I used to always try to hold people to 2 points, you know, when you got 2, I'm like, you're not getting 4, right? And I was just like, so my whole goal was like, he's not scoring today.
Big Baller's back, baby.
Teach me how to shoot. That was loud. Oh, what the?
Oh yeah, that's how quick it is.
Oh, you're gonna be a cowboy, Nate, after this. Look out.
I'm learning.
Houseguest, let's get it.
Say so in the
Trying to pull up to my guy Ron's house, AKA Metta World Peace. I can't find his crib, yo. You know how secret he is. He probably got like a secret bat cave entrance.
Coach Metta. Yeah. What up, homie?
What's good?
Get up in here, I don't
bro.
really know where I live.
Great.
Just because it seems I retired from the ball doesn't mean homie ain't ballin' no more. Coming from New York, dog, all we do is ball. Popping all these bottles, not retired, I just ball.
Let me sneak up in here then, man. What's
good,
goody?
man?
How you doing?
Shit, everything good, man.
Everything good?
See how those finest in the building?
Man, y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
man. I just moved in, man, so, matter of fact, you can help me with a box, man. Come
Oh,
on.
man, you know, for sure.
Oh, man.
I definitely help OG Ron. Moose.
Lead the way, point guard.
Yes, sir.
Shit, man.
Man, got me working.
Well, we can put it up here or something. Thank you, man.
So, yeah. So, tell me about your AAU team.
So we had Elton Brand. He was always the best.
Time out. You had Elton Brand on your squad?
Elton Brand, it's just a beast. Lamar played the 1 and 2, but mostly the 2.
Right.
Eric Barkley, which nobody really know him
About
because
the PG?
the PG.
Come on, he was cold.
Cold.
What you mean? Real hoopers know who he is.
He was cold.
Yeah, Eric
the
Barkley
best
was-
defender on the squad.
What was up with the name change? I mean, you had guys like Ocho Cinco, he changed his name, Chad Johnson. You know, what was the whole deal about, you know, I'm going to change my name?
Well, it started out with ignorance, I'm not gonna lie. So Ocho changed his name. Well, Chad changes to Ocho. I'm like, I'm gonna do that too, that's dope, right?
Right.
Originally, I wanted to change it to So Hood, right? And it went from that to like meditation, and I'm becoming more of a wholesome person. So it took me like 4 years to actually change it. And then Metta is a Buddhist name, you know, and then World Peace, which just kind of supports that.
I loved it. I wonder what name I would pick if I could change my name.
Yeah, what would you
anything.
pick?
I don't know, because a lot of the time I always go with, you know, like my alias name was always my name backwards. I always pick Eton Nas Nibor as Nate
Oh
Robinson
my
backwards.
goodness. That actually sounds dope.
You know, Eton Nas Nibor, but you went from wearing 15 for most of your
Yeah.
career, 37, 93,
Yeah.
like, so what was it with the numbers?
The numbers, I always wanted 10 jerseys. And then I also wanted to acknowledge all my favorite ball players. So when I was 15, that was for me. I was 23, Michael Jordan, and I actually was the All-Star in 23. But,
Yeah, you was killing.
so that was an honor, man, to be an All-Star in number 23. And I played for the Bulls. I mean, my life was amazing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Who was one of the toughest guys you had to guard? I mean, because you're such a defensive player.
I'm gonna pay homage first because I don't want to call nobody out.
Right.
Right. So like, it was really tough to guard LeBron, Kobe. You know, LeBron had 25 his first game against me. I had some good games against LeBron, but his first game he had 25. I used to be able to time everything, so I knew when the ball bounced. That's why I was still on the ball.
Right.
I knew when the ball was gonna get back to your hands, and I was beating everybody to the ball. You know. So I used to time Grant Hill's rhythm to his shot.
Jump shot.
I used to block his jump shot. You know, I held Latrell Sprewell for 0 for a season, no points.
Like, every time he faced you, he didn't score on
That
you?
one season, yeah, he didn't score a
That's
point.
tough.
I used to always try to hold people to 2 points. You know, when you got 2, I'm like, you're not getting 4, right? And I was just like, so my whole goal was like, he's not scoring today, right? But the crazy thing was, in the summertime, I would practice defense for the first 45 minutes. I'm in the gym by myself, slide, on just defense, you know?
And you hear this, kids? 45 minutes of straight defense.
Man,
So, man, I see you got this beautiful Christmas tree, man.
yeah, man, my wife had me put a star up there.
15-footer, it gotta be, huh?
Yeah, it is. You could probably touch that too.
Nah, that's too high, bro. That's up there, bro.
You touched 14 feet before.
12.
12?
Yeah, I dunked a little tennis ball on 12 foot.
My most memorable Christmas story is we didn't have a lot of money. So we used to get free toys. So one Christmas we went to go pick up some free toys. They gave us 4 bags of Dick Tracy t-shirts.
That's it?
So we was happy at first, right? We was happy, right? But then after you wear it every day, it's like we got 100 Dick Tracy, it got old, it got real old. But
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to have them, and my mom used to have toys that say, "From Santa to Boy." It didn't even say her name. I was like, damn, Santa forget my name?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. What is this? So, man, so what you got in store, just, you know, in the upcoming future, bro? Like,
man, I feel like right now my kids is the most important thing in my
Right.
life. Me and my wife is trying to get everything, you know, settled. And I'm just in sports, man. I'm really excited about, you know, the future of sports. You know, when I retired, I went back to UCLA for digital analytics. And I went back for coding a little bit also. And I seen like athletes don't really have a relationship with their customer, with their fans, with their businesses. And I knew if I could set something up like that, you know, we can start to not only launch our own businesses, but even help athletes.
so piano, do you play?
I don't play, man, but you know, when you're young, I mean, I figured that, you know, you should have a piano. You've seen it on TV, and I know nothing about a piano. I would hope my kids play, but they don't even play.
Okay, Community Champion Award.
Yeah. Some of the awards is cool, man. You know, all the adversity that I had on the court, I did just as much good stuff. I got this NBA citizenship
But it's
award.
like they don't want to show this. They don't want to tell us about this,
Sometimes,
man.
sometimes
they don't want to tell us about the other stuff, like OG Ron, man. That, you know, the love inside, bro.
I got so many awards
You gotta
like
let
this.
them know, man. That's cool. That's dope.
Like at 23, I was at 2 TNT commercials, had deals coming on All-Star, finished 6th in MVP voting. NBA was pushing me, and then like boom, and the brawl happened. You know, like I lost every single deal. You know, I missed out on the All-Star that year. I was gonna be an All-Star again.
Would you change anything about that brawl, the fight? Would you? What would you change that day?
The only thing I would change is that I wish it would have never happened.
Tell me a little bit about playing with Kobe.
Winning a title with Kobe was amazing. Watching Kobe work was amazing. It was times in the game where I had to snap out of it. Because I'm watching him, and he's always doing something incredible. I had to be like, Ron, focus on the game, man. Get your mind in the way. When we played against y'all in the finals, remember he had 25 straight points from the third to the fourth.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Come on, man.
It was crazy because it was like everything he was doing, it looked just like MJ, bro. He'd fade away jumper, come down, slice through the lane, dime, come through, hit it. And the one person we thought was gonna take the shot, and he actually passed you the ball, and you made that three, and I was like,
But with Kobe, I had to always be ready because you never knew when he was gonna need you. I knew I was always destined to have a championship because even early in my career, at 23 years old, I was killing. I was like in my all-star prime and gonna become a multiple-time all-star. So when the brawl happened, I'm just like, I'm never gonna get this opportunity again. Like basketball guards is like, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you get a chance to, I go to the Kings, think it's okay. I go to the Rockets, it's all right. You know, Tracy gets hurt, Yao get hurt, it's like, damn. Dikembe get hurt, damn. You know, and then we get to the Lakers, oh wow, I'm back here. This opportunity I dreamed of, oh wow.
rumor has it is you actually wore your jersey that whole night, like to the club.
Went to the club, my tape's still on.
Tape on his fingers.
And then popping bottles. And then we go to the studio. At like 4 in the morning, we go to the studio, Dr. Dre in there. Then Dr. Dre was in interviews, Interscope Records. I released a record called Champion. And then Dr. Dre heard the record and said, let's do a new record. So then I'm in the booth recording with Dr. Dre.
No way.
Champion Part 2. And I'm literally falling. I'm so tired at this point.
You falling asleep in your
And I'm
jersey?
falling asleep. And Dr. Dre's like, you up? I said, can we finish it? We did one verse. And we were supposed to finish the second verse, but never did it. And then Chris Brown's in the studio, and he takes my jersey. He said, yo, can I have that jersey? I'm like, hell yeah, you can have it.
Oh, you gave it to Chris Brown?
Signed it and everything, Chris Brown.
That's crazy. Literally, CB got the jersey. That's tight.
I hope he still got the jersey too, man. I'll be pretty upset if he don't have the jersey.
Nah, he probably definitely got that jersey. You from Queens too?
Queens.
What was it like growing up though?
People always ask me why I rap. You know, it's because my story is so real. You know, when you see your cousin come home from getting beat with a bat, you know, almost died, you know, and then that shit stick with you, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people in my
Jeez.
neighborhood be asking me, well, what you rapping for? I'm like, come on. I'm like, just because y'all don't play ball and y'all in the street, it don't mean your story way more real than mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you say to a 12, 13-year-old kid that, you know, felt that way, that had that kind of trauma, you know, and that's trying to make it to the league and has that same hunger and ambition, you know, as you did trying to get to the league?
Well, I mean, for one, the league is a business, right? So if you want to get into this NBA business, it's not your business, right? So when I came in, I'm like, I was so stressed and I only was worried about myself. I'm like, fuck everything else. You know, whereas when you're entering someone else's business, you gotta respect, I think you should respect the business, you know, and never forget where you're from. You know, always keep your morals, never forget where you're from, you know, and if you can make it out, you know, never forget where you came from.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Houseguest, man, season 2 with my boy, Metta World Peace, AKA OG Ron, that's how we call him. Man, it's love, bro. We appreciate you, bro.
My dude.
CB got the jersey, that's tight. And you gotta hope you didn't give it away at that damn, he had a garage sale, he made like $1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
He might have sold it.
Yeah, come on, Chris.
Nah, he ain't sell it.